Hi, it's Nita Potter from Nita Potter Productions, and we're going to continue on mixing Robert John and the Rex Good Lovin'. When we last left off, we finished up the guitars, and now we're going to work on the keys. And of course, I didn't click over my window here after starting OBS Studio. There's my waveforms. All right, so we're going to listen to just the keys for the moment here, right at the beginning. Oh, that was too far. You can also tell I reset the grid on my session because while I was working on another file and didn't set it back. So we're going to press play here. So my imagination of those two keys sound the same. Let me mute one. Okay, so we'll just leave them by themselves. Okay, I'll just keep them both. So I'm gonna hit the FX button and click add and get our EQ, if I could hit the right area. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up. So on one, we're going to high pass. Let me solo this one first. Okay, I'm going to copy this over here. See if I can remember. Just, that's neat. So if you want to, instead of control copy, control paste, you just like click it and drag it over and you'll get both on there. So let's hit solo both of these and hit, well, I don't need to solo both of those. And I'm an idiot because I forgot to start the timer. Not that you can see the timer, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and start it now. That's counting down. That's what happens when I don't do anything last week. All right. Now we're gonna, whoops. It's just, well, let me just solo that section there and close these windows so we don't clutter our work area. Play this one. A high pass. Because we don't, well, we back that off. And that's good for that one. So let's hear, well, not all three of them don't play together. So let's see. Let me mute the vocals, the background vocals, and we will go back up here and rewind and see how everything sounds so far before we move on to the vocals. is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. There's some like weird. Let me go back down to the keys over here. I'm hearing something in my, I think it's just on the left. I think it's a tambourine. Because that, something's not, something doesn't sound right. All right, let's see something here. Is it the shaker? No. No, there's something weird going on. I'm not entirely sure what. Let me see something here. Hang on. This is what we do. We troubleshoot issues. I'm hearing something that doesn't sound very good. Oh, you know what? Is it these guitars? Right here? Is there anything else? Oh, it's gotta be something. Something's not correct. Let me look. Goes to the guitar folder. Guitar folder. All right, hang on here. I'm going to figure out this routing thing because I think I've got, I don't know. There shouldn't be, should be just guitar 101. Let's get rid of the DI ones here. Maybe we're screwing ourselves up. Make sure I'm not got any other DI tracks, and all of these are still being received. I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tracks? 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 8. All right, let's see if we can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where that's coming from, which is out of the scope right now of this video. But I'm gonna hunt it. I'm gonna hunt that down because that's something is not right. Because the vocals are muted. I don't think it's the percussive instruments. I don't know if it's the drums. Doesn't sound like it's coming from the drums. Let me go back over here to the keys. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, so I will double check and find out where that is. So let's move on to the vocals. Unmute that. We'll leave the backgrounds muted for right now. I'm going to hit solo. Go over here.
I've got me a woman who treats me right, goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey.
So I'm going to high pass his vocals at about 110 and listen. Oops. All right, let's see.
I've got me a woman who treats me right, goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver, she don't take my money.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it around 184.5 on that. And we're gonna do some vocal treatment. We're gonna do some vocal thickening. So I'm gonna create a new track, and my microphone fell and I didn't know it. Put it back where it's supposed to be. There we go. Maybe you can actually hear me now. All right, gonna create a new track. Bust it out of that folder first. We're gonna go vocal thickening. We're out. Turn the master send to off, and I'm gonna send it to the mix bus. Get that taken care of. And I already made a chain for this, so I'm going to add FX chains, and I'll make another video showing how to do this and how to save it as a vocal chain. So I've already got one that says vocal thickening. I'm gonna click on that and press add, and what you're gonna see here is there's 8 taps, and you're just detuning them left and right, negative, positive, the same amount. So we'll get into that in a different video. So I'm gonna add that. And I'm going to send the vocals to the vocal thickening. I'll leave it at post fader for right now, unless we have problems. So I'm going to close these ones up so I just have the vocal ones. And we're going to listen, and it's going to sound horrible. Actually, let me just solo these two.
I've got me.
Let's turn that down.
I've got me a woman who treats me right, goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night.
Okay, didn't I solo? Oh. Unsolo just the vocal comp, the vocals, the lead vocals, and you can hear it. Now with this, you're only supposed to bring it up. You turn the volume all the way down and then bring it up to where you can just hear it and then back it off again. So I'm going to go ahead and unsolo things, and we're going to ignore that noise that I've got going on. And
got me a woman who treats me right, goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver, she don't take my money.
okay, that sounds pretty good right there. And now we're going to add another track. And this will be vocal reverb. Going to do the same thing, get rid of the master send and send it to the mix bus. And then we're going to find a reverb. That one. Reverb 8. Now they got some presets with this, so I need to send the vocals to the vocal reverb. And then we'll mess with the volume here in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and just choose a preset, see if I can find a live vocal one, see what that sounds like.
Got me a woman who treats me right, goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey.
That's too loud.
She don't want no silver, she don't take my money. She don't take my money. She gives me good loving.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that reverb. So I have no idea. These are all presets or whatever. That's where you start from. So I'm gonna start with that one, and then I'm gonna mess with it.
Got me a woman who treats me right. Goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver, she don't take my money. She don't take my money. She gives me good loving, good loving. She gives me good loving, good loving.
All right, and I almost forgot we need to EQ before that. So I'm gonna grab my EQ, and I'm gonna left click and drag it above the reverb. So I'm gonna high pass, and then I'm gonna go over there and low pass, because we don't need all that information clouding up the rest of our mix.
Got me a woman who treats me right. Goes
still
to
seems like it's
work
too
in the
much.
morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver, she don't take my money.
Okay, we'll leave it at that for right now and adjust later. And then I'm also gonna do a delay. Add a new track. Vocal delay. That's not how you spell that. D-E. Oops. Can't type either. Delay. Do the same thing. Get rid of the master send. I'm going to send it to the mix bus. And I'm going to add a delay. Now, as it sits, when I'm going to drag this over, send it there too. Post fader for right at the moment, and you can hear we're going to have to adjust it because the default it's going to sound not awesome.
Got me a woman who treats me right. Treats me right.
Yeah, that's just way too loud. Turn that down. That's probably.
Got me a woman who treats me right. Goes to work.
Yeah, we're not going to do that one. I want to do a slapback vocal. If I can find. Where's the. Okay.
Got me a woman who treats me right. Goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver, she don't take my money. She don't take my money. She gives me good loving, good loving.
So I like it. We'll see if we keep it. But there's other issues I'm gonna need to address. Like I think the kick's getting lost. I haven't done a complete. What I want to do is I'm gonna crush those drums, but I need to figure out how to get the kick to come out some more. I think the bass is okay. I'm gonna have to like spend some time and like listen through the song, and then I'm gonna write down notes to see what I need to fix and what needs to be addressed before moving on doing anything else. But we're gonna go through, and I will do the background vocals as a single unit. So I'm gonna add it. Go ahead. I'm gonna add an EQ. Maybe. Oops, not in it. I'm gonna high pass those. High pass. Probably about there. So find an area where there's some backgrounds. Yeah, they're way loud. Yeah, those are really, really loud. So I'm going to select all these faders here that aren't on the folder. So I'm going to select all that. I'm going to drag them down a couple.
Good loving. Good loving. She give me good loving.
Okay. Then I'm going to just go ahead and send the background vocals to the vocal reverb. Yeah, post fader. And let's give that a listen.
Good loving. Good loving. She give me good loving. Good loving. My baby don't mind if I stay out late. She's sweet and she's.
And we're basically done with the preliminary static mix. Next time I'm going to go through, I'm going to crush the drums, add some stuff to the guitars, and figure out what the bleep that noise is I'm hearing when those keyboards are tink tink playing. So I have no clue. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt that down, and when I find out, I'll let you guys know. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below the video. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.